So, Sam, welcome to Court Place Farm. Finally got it over the line. What does it mean for you to be here as the new manager of Oxford City Football Club?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, mate. I'm really delighted to get the deal over the line. It's been in process over the last couple of weeks to a month. I've obviously been away on international duty with Guyana, and the opportunity came about whilst I was over there. So a lot of dealings over Zoom calls and conversations on the phone, but now I'm back. Absolutely delighted to get it done. We went through the interview process, and I had to really try and impress on those. And my first impressions of this football club is tremendous. Some really good people around the place, and obviously my years of playing against Oxford, I know how well run it is. I'm just really looking forward to getting going now and starting this season, and trying to take this football club to where it deserves and needs to be.
Last season you got your first taste of it at Wealdstone, and you were really successful beating the drop when we played you here and won 1-0. Sorry to remind you of that, by the way. It looked a little bit grim, but then you turned it around, and I imagine my question is, are you ready for another taste of management? Yeah,
I think this opportunity came at the right time for me. I had the taste of, like you say, at the end of last season. I initially went in as assistant manager, alongside David, and unfortunately never worked out for him there. But obviously, it presented an opportunity for me, and thanks be to God that the boys put an absolute shift in, and my staff at the time, we managed to steer the boys away from relegation. And I didn't get the job at season end. The chairman decided that he wanted to go another direction, but the relationships are still there. I'm very grateful for the opportunity being given that, which has led me to getting this chance here at Oxford. So I'm very grateful for that time. It taught me a lot of things, and it gave me an opportunity to get my philosophy and methodology across and let people see what I'm about as a man and as a manager, and the style that I want to apply. And like I say, it's all led to this moment here, so I'm very grateful.
Talk to us about that. Good question. The Sam Cox philosophy. What can the Oxford City fans expect next season?
First and foremost, I want good people in and around me. I want positivity. I'm someone that believes in a positive, attractive style of football. A lot of the way I want to play and the methodology I want to get across is all about control, controlling and dictating games in and out of possession, exploiting overloads, and ultimately winning football matches, and delivering a style of football that the fans want to come and see, that is attractive, and build on the blocks that have already been set and the foundations that have been set. I know Ross done a fantastic job here at this football club, obviously gaining promotion to the National League 2 seasons ago, which was a fantastic achievement. Unfortunately didn't go to plan last season, but I think the foundations were laid by Ross, and now it's my time to take over the mantle. And I'm striving for better. I'm striving to push this club forward in where it needs to be, and getting back to that National League and beyond. That's my responsibility to really improve and strengthen those foundations that have already been set. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm confident. I'm really crystal in the way I want to do things. I've got a style, and I'm going to stick to that and stick to those principles and philosophies that I've inherited throughout my football career, playing and coaching.
Leads on really nicely to my next question. That usually when a manager leaves, it's for negative reasons. Not quite in this, but you've got a summer ahead of you now, busy summer, I'm sure. But how much are you looking to kind of build in? You've got a building block here, haven't you, with to take the club forward.
Yeah.
How much are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, listen, like I say, the blocks have already been laid. There's some fantastic footballers at this club. One, having, like you say, seen them at the back end of last season, having played against Oxford, and also me as a player, playing against some of these players, and some of those players that we intend to keep. And like I say, build on. We're close to negotiating in a few. And it's just about adding in and around that core. I think the way I work, if you get that core right and you can add the bits in and around it, the type of player and the type of character, that I want. You know, I'm pretty confident, like I say, that we can get success here at this football club. Now, what does success look like? Year one is always going to be tough to get a message across and get your philosophy and style across. Sometimes that can take time. So I think patience is a word that I would use. But like I say, if I can get across my ideas and philosophy, I'm really confident and sure that, you know, we're going to get the success here at Oxford and get back to where we need to be.
I mean, you're only young, but you've had a brilliant playing career, and you've also had a great coaching career. Specifically, coming through as a player at Tottenham Hotspur, you also coached there as well.
Yeah.
How much are you going to call on those experiences in this role?
Yeah, listen, like I say, everything's led to this moment right here. You know, my coaching has certainly aided my playing career, having dropped down into the National League, you know, in my mid-20s. And having that coaching experience to develop a style, philosophy, and, you know, my own ideas, and being able to do that at a club like Tottenham has been fantastic for me in my learning and my development as a coach and a player. I owe so much to Spurs for my career. Obviously signing as a young schoolboy and seeing myself through the academy and being a pro, you know, they gave me a platform to go and earn a living out the game, and at the end of the day, that's any young boy's dream, is to earn a living out the game. So I'm hugely grateful for those experiences and opportunities, and obviously coming back to the football club in a coaching capacity and working in the academy and overseeing the development of some of those players that have gone on to represent England and, you know, the first team has been amazing for me. So, you know, I've done my coaching badges, and it's almost, you know, going back to university and, you know, learning at a club like Tottenham is, you know, Tottenham's one of the best universities as such, you know, in the country. So very grateful for that. Very grateful for my career and, you know, where it's led me to this very day. So yeah, a lot to be thankful for.
So it's day one, but we're already looking forward. And like I said just before, busy summer, you've got a squad to build, but also a few weeks, fixtures coming out. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, you know, it's non-stop really. You know, from the back of last season, playing Oldham away at Wealdstone, it was, you know, I had a couple of days off and I was straight off to international with Guyana for the World Cup qualifiers, and out there obviously getting this job here, you know, it's really foot to the pedal and all guns blazing really. You know, the fixtures are, you know, they come thick and fast as such, but ultimately that pre-season is going to be, you know, so important for us, getting messages across and, you know, boys trying to understand what I want to bring to the table, and you know, those messages are going to be key in the principles in how I want to play, and building that connection with players, fans and everybody at this football club. You know, I'm a people person. I'm very big on characters and people. My first impressions here, you know, what a wonderful place, and, you know, a wonderful bunch of people working to drive this club for better.
Finally, from me, looking at your time at Wealdstone, you're a passionate guy, you know, and you had a really good rapport, with the supporters there. Yeah. How much are you looking forward to the first game here at Court Place Farm to play in front of the Oxford City supporters? Oh,
I can't wait. You know, like I say, having previously played and coached here over the years, I know the fan base, you know, some great people. I think my dad always loves coming to Oxford away because he knows, you know, the atmosphere is always going to be good, and, you know, you've got the bar area afterwards which he likes as well. So I'm keen on catching up with you know, some of the fans and, you know, them really getting to know my character and what I'm about. But you know, on another note, you know, I had a great relationship with those Wealdstone fans, and, you know, grateful for all the support and messages since. You know, they've got a place in my heart for always now. I'm just really looking forward to this challenge, and, you know, I'm positive, I'm confident, I can't wait to get going. And yeah, that first game, like you say, is, you know, that's the time for them Oxford fans to really get to know me. But, you know, this is going to be a process, and building that relationship and the journey that we go on together. I'm excited, and yeah, I really can't wait to get started now.
So are we, and we can't wait to welcome you and your dad back to Oxford City next season. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, bro. Thank you.